All right.
6 feet under, 3 towns over.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. Here we go.
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos.
Corkboard with photos? Oh, right. The basement. The basement, right.
He had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
Why would Gran be looking to destroy the town? Because they already have a built town, right? And now this is the town for that town. I don't know if that's... Does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If to read any more records, my eyeballs are going to pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. These are kids, right? How do they know such big words and big meanings? Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears. That's how the Egyptians did it. They bored the pharaohs so much the brain just popped out of their ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got the better idea, spit it out. They're very sort of smart indeed. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
God damn, Beck is a freaking maniac. Jay Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
It's the brain bugs. The brain bugs are biting again. Oh no, Emery Cat. Azzy, we all gotta brain bug it up. Help, I am pressing the wrong thing. Here we go. Wait, what was that name? Beck? In the obituary, Jay Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? Jay Hartford. That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. I knew it. The grandma wasn't the grandma. I called it. Look back in the episodes. I called it. Maybe there were 2 Jay Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford survived by her young daughter E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Dun dun dun. Alright gang, I gotta close it for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. I don't know how loud the game is. I'm gonna keep that loud. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. Is the festival not gonna blow up? The festival's gonna blow up, right? That's what we knew, right? What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Burn him. Burn the whole basement down. Burn the house down. That is sure late. It's very
Luca's
dark.
heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Ooh.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
I can do that. Can I? Can I? What if I walk up to Gran and talk to Gran? Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma. Alright, bye, Grandma. Bye, Emery. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna go upstairs now because I can. I do like the music in the background. Alright, I'm gonna say that there's nothing else I can do up there upstairs. Because I've pretty much done everything over here. So we're going to go. How did Grandma miss this? It like wouldn't you check the secret basement the very first thing when you came back home? How would Grandma miss this? Oh. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Well, that's done. Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace.
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
Or that. What do I do?
Lucas' hungry stomach
Oh,
groaned.
okay. I thought that was Gran moving.
Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Oh. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver. I'm screwed. What if the jam has the goo that makes, that ages up people? If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Alright, fair enough. Okay, well, to be fair, she is Gran, so I guess she is old and tired. So, you know, makes sense, I guess. Makes sense. Oh, no. The music is now horror. The music is now scary. Oh, no. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool. That's gonna go well. That's sure gonna go well.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ. He's just old and tired. Exactly, very old and very tired. Like we all are. Except you. But we all are. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Don't worry about that, Gran. We're not gonna be doing that now. Rest now and let me handle everything. Oh, look at baby waking up.
Chapter 9.
Shouldn't the town be frozen by now? Because the freeze bomb set off 2 days before this chapter in another timeline.
A speech to end all speeches.
Dun dun dun.
Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
You ate the jam. Gran didn't drug you.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug
Fair enough.
Mr. Nuncreed?
Fair enough.
Shaking the questions
I do
from
like
his
that sound
woozy
effect.
head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Wink! The festival! Okay, anything I can grab from here so I can take as a weapon to the festival? Maybe some fire, maybe some watermelons, maybe a tennis ball, maybe the power of knowledge. That's what we're going with. Okay. Just gonna check around the house really quick just to make sure, you know. Yeah, everything's fine. Right down here. Are there any secrets over here? No. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go straight to the festival. Oh wait, since we know about the dad, what if we go here and talk to the dad now? We can't talk to him. Interesting. So that's why the roots of this tree are on the outside. It's been planted there purposefully. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, here we go. The Sherlock hat is back! Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirator. I can't talk properly. I'm sorry. Not this one. This one, the one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho, slide. Oh, thank you. They do call me Slyvester Stallone. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. I don't know what I'm pressing again. Sly? That's the charm I get? I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathered at the stage. Let's get moving.
Okay, let's go. Oh, that's a lot of people. So many people. That's
Augustus
a lot of town.
Valentine nervously
Big
wiped his
town.
brow.
Oh, wow.
Is this thing... hello, Bacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just want to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it was without my father, Sharp Valentine, so I thought we could begin with a round of applause for befitting such a great man. Even that's more than the old coach deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Is it that dude, the blonde dude. Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Off with the mayor. No mayor's here. Let's hear it out for our mayor. Oh, okay, mayor's off the stage. I was on the stage, but off it. What a great turnout. Oh, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Of course. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a mirror out. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business type trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Bacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive.
You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held onto the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Pump, pump, pump. Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the Val Harvest with an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. The festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making this choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Oh. Freeze ray,
The
freeze
crowd began
bomb.
to look around nervously.
What was that? Don't worry, a little thunder isn't gonna ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim.
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Oh no.
Our harvest awaits!
Oh yeah, I was, yeah, yeah. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Yeah,
At
yeah.
that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town
Very
frozen in
cold,
rapt
indeed.
attention. For the end.
Good ending. Good ending.
There's
Very
that
good ending.
ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
But no.
I don't mean that.
Yeah. I will disappear for a second so you guys can read.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay, so we got a bit closer. We have one thing we haven't tried yet, which is over here somewhere. No. Alright, I guess we have to try Sly. I'm gonna appear again. Hello, I exist. I'm sorry for everyone of my existence. Slide.
run
We
the
want to be
classic
sliding into those
Sly tough interrogation.
DMs.
Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Alright, here we go.
With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What? What's going on here? You that Modwell girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here. Juniper sent you here.
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran.
Don. Also, how does she know Gran's real name? Because we're back in time when she doesn't know the name yet.
This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Spark Club has all on edge. I actually thought you needed some backup.
But she sent a child?
What better ways to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid?
I suppose that does make sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
Ignore the Sherlock hat and the antlers pointing out from behind the cabin. Not cabin. Canister? Barrel, that's what that is. Hello? A little, yeah. But you understand. You never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true.
So third, we're both here
Beck
to...
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the evidence. So the Gran is the true villain this whole time? I don't know anymore.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out
Yeah,
an
thorough.
amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her though. If anyone were to find out that we were going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll
Okay,
now,
so I'm
playing Mr.
assuming
Tolliver
that
like a
Gran
fiddle.
and the Valentines are the good guys. They're trying to destroy the source and they're working together to destroy it. And Perennial Harvest and Nun Creed are the evil people. I feel like that's what's happening. I could be wrong. You're sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusts me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good, there's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan, restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in a perennial harvest in transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So a password and nowhere to put it? It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
That dude is way too trusting and way too in over his head. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us was
Beck
apples.
blinked slowly
That is the
in
true horror of this whole game. He sold them apples. The password, Rollo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about the candy shelf. Fine, in the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
I heard he said a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is there with you.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those letters and number thingies. So U would be 21, N would be 14, V would be... Ooh, it's an anagram. That's not what an anagram is it? This is a code, not an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Bro, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's nude drugstore. Hey. Nude drugstores? Now those are the real kinds of drugstores. Sorry, rug stores. You cover yourself up with the rugs. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How do you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next.
Dun dun.
So I think I'm right. I think Nuncreed is a bad guy, and everyone else is a good guy trying to stop Nuncreed. Probably. I don't know anymore. At this point, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, it's the mother. Oh no, it's the waitress. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. That's sad. That's so sad for him. Lots of scary things over here. Blueprint, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You. I had a few more details we locked down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this Insipid Town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually pretty nice. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. You're supposed to help me figure out what Care and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with the town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, heiress, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. This is a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all this inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, heiress. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Clip clop, clip clop, he go. Oh, hello. It's getting late, children. And you go the other direction, but why would you go that way when home is this way? Also, hi, I want to meet Dawn. Dawn's not available. Dawn's the best. Dawn is the cutest. Dawn is just the most adorablest little bat. Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. Humph. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. I know, right? All those monsters in my head making such good points. It's fine though, it's fine. It always is, definitely.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Noncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where do you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Licorice does taste good. It is really good. I haven't had it in years, but I do remember enjoying it a lot. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about the person's a person by the choice of confection. Oh yeah, yes. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Noncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as It's as easy as cold hard cash. You bought it. Rich people making things complicated as usual. Oh, he's right. It's locked. Oh, there's got to be more clues. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be the signs on the top, aren't they? 15RX and whatever that is. Just gonna look around town. Look around town. Look around town. Oh, this thing. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Yeah, I have. They died. Besides Mr. Noncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
It's not that hard to look inside a glass. That's not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Exactly. Blinky keypads. Dun dun dun. Kren's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
That's a lot of people in one phone booth. Alright, let's see.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. That did something. Great, now what? I guess we... Boing!
The inside of the phone
Yeah,
booth
they're gonna
dropped
die.
loose from its shell.
They're gonna die a horrible and painful death.